I go from football obscurity to folklore hero, from the bottom to the very top and all over the world, by enabling the leagues of 8 of the bottom 10 nations in the world, as well as the top 10 divisions of English football. My journey begins. With no badges or experience, fresh-faced from manager school, my grand voyage has to start locally. Living in Essex with family in Surrey and Sussex, I plot my ascent within the local non-league scene in England. The first club to come back to me is Southend Manor, inviting me down for an interview. Other clubs would follow suit, Banstead, Molesey and Gosport, though I had to politely reject the borough job as their reputation far exceeded my own. Similarly, when Nuneaton offered me a chance to speak with them, I had to say no on the same grounds, plus it would also be a hell of a commute. Whatever I said in the interviews went down the treat, as all 3 clubs offered me their gigs. Asking for some time to think, I finally opted to stay in my own home in Essex and took the Southend Manor job. At the time of making this video, they're currently 17th in the Furloughed None Eastern Counties Division 1 South, the 10th tier. Playing at South Church Park Arena and with a pretty cool badge, I was welcomed in warmly, though there are only 2 players currently signed to the club. Stuart Zanone, a veteran centre forward to lead the line, and Justin Bailey, a Kiwi attacking midfielder. There's also a lack of staff. In my attempts at finding an assistant, I saw Matt Biddle, but he would say no. Much of that would be the same for players too. In the end, I had to recruit a lot of the young local talent to help fill the side. Our final friendly would end in defeat to Wivenhoe Town, though it was quite evenly matched. Full of confidence and money thanks to a new sponsor, we looked forward to the FA Vars first qualifying round draw. A whole host of clubs from steps 5 and 6 would enter, where we were drawn at home to Furloughed None Northside, Cornard United. August would be an absolute disaster of a month, going down 5-0 at home to Dunmow on the opening day. This would be followed by 5 without reply in the second half away to Hutton, leaving us rock bottom with no points and a -10 goal difference after 2 games. A much improved performance against Cornard saw Stuart Zanone score our first goal of the season. Ultimately, the Vars game would end 1-1 and would go to penalties, with the away side progressing after a 5-4 victory. Despite better results, September would be much of the same. Defeats to Basildon, Enfield, Burnham and Harlow for a desperate start to the season. Following an in-house friendly and a lot of hard work on the training ground, we would end up getting our first 3 points of the season. Stuart Zanone's penalty enough for a home win against Hoddesdon Town. With 1 win, 3 points and a -20 goal difference, it made the table look like bad reading come the end of September. Could October and the rest of the season improve? Hopefully for my sake, it does.